Inside drag racing goes high tech, and I mean high tech, folks. These are the people right here from TECAT. We're going to tell you what that is in just a minute. Now, what am I looking at right here on this laptop?
This is our data viewer for our Wiser Model 2030, which is a wireless torque measuring and monitoring system.
Okay, and you're going to show me that this represents like a drive shaft.
That's correct. This is a solid aluminum shaft. Could represent a drive shaft, a half shaft, and we have a strain gauge mounted on it, which picks up the strain on this shaft as I'm twisting it, sends it a digital signal wirelessly to a base unit so you can view it in real time.
And that's the key, wirelessly.
That's correct.
So it has a battery.
It has a battery.
So how long will it last?
The battery's good for about 80 hours.
Now get out of here.
Absolutely, Ted. It's good for about 80 hours. In fact, if you run it at a lower data rate, our maximum data is 2 kilohertz. If you run it lower, you could potentially get hundreds of hours out of this battery.
And you can monitor many different things. For instance, you have a flex plate right here.
Absolutely.
Okay, what are we monitoring with that?
Okay, you're monitoring the strain in the flex plate. So in essence, we have made this flex plate into an engine dynamometer. You can see the electronics here. We've got 8 different strain gauges on it. You've got a non-rechargeable high heat battery on here so it can handle that environment.
Okay, and then we've got a U-joint here.
We've got a U-joint here. Some of our customers find that U-joints will fail because of temperature or vibration, and so in this case, they'd like to predict the failure, and our system allows them to do that, so we can measure vibration and temperature as well.
Okay, now let me go over here to the CEO, and you've got it mounted yet another place.
Yes, so this is a flex plate application where we've put it on an LS flex plate. This is a TCI flex plate, it happens to be. And what we can do on here is when we put a torque onto that flex plate, we can measure the real-time power coming out of this engine while it's going down the road.
Now, you're actually doing this in drag racing on a top fuel car.
We are, yes. So Coletta Motorsports is right down the road from us near Ann Arbor, Michigan, and we have this on Doug Coletta's top fuel car where we've put it inside the rear main journal of the crankshaft to get engine torque. We've got it on the coupler, the drive shaft, both of the rear axles so they can measure the torque split, and this year we even put it on the frame to measure how much the frame is twisting while they go down the track.
Matter of time, you understand you're going to get a call from Schumacher and Force and the rest of them, right?
Yes, and we've had a few of those calls already.
I bet you have. This is unbelievable. You can use this in all different forms of racing. I can see, folks, the potential of this. Just use your imagination. What do you want to measure? I like the part where it's wireless. You know, that'll bring it to a close. Another edition of Inside Drag Racing from the PRI Show. Hope you've learned a lot more watching this show. Until next time, I'm Ted Jones. So long, everyone.